4 Americans that sacrificed their lives that night, that were serving this country, and that was not being told. What they did and the sacrifices they made got lost in the political spin of everything. And to get it right, and we felt that a book was going to be the best way, because once we put it on paper and it's published, they can't go in and change it. Now that's history that the rest of the kids and generations can read about these 4 Americans who sacrificed for them to have the life that they have. And luckily Paramount and Michael Bay, the director, were able to see the same vision that we had in what we wanted out of this, and it was just kind of made for each other, that we got together and were put together by the right people, and we're going to have a great movie out of it now.
And you guys have been overseeing this. I mean, they're not sensationalizing this. That you guys are making sure this is as realistic as it possibly could get, right?
Yeah, I think so. It is hard. It is difficult to put 13 hours in an hour and a half, 2-hour movie. I attribute it's kind of like similar to Black Hawk Down. It's accurate, but you do have to condense or combine some characters, because you just don't have the time to put build the background of everybody. You got the 6 of us, including Ty. You're building that background, which is great. You got Glenn's background. And then you've got some of the characters that were with the CIA, and then you have to go with it from there. What I like they got out of it, they got the brotherhood down. They got the love for each other. They got the sacrifice down, the dealing with adversity. They got the stand-down order in, which is, to us, is paramount, because it happened. Political or not, it happened. So I do believe that they got it right. And it's as accurate, it's as accurate as it can be with the 2-hour movie.
So did you guys each get to choose who would play you?
I picked Eric Estrada, so no, I did. I do kind of look like it. For all you, and for all
I thought
you,
you picked Angelina Jolie.
No, I have bigger. No, I can't. But
Bigger
and
butt?
for all you younger people out there, it would be Fez from '70s Show. That was my second choice.
Okay.
So if you don't know Eric Estrada, it's
You can feel it in the room here. You really do have a camaraderie that just can't be broken, and obviously it grows.
I hate them.
we hate each other. We do. We hate.
No,
I can't even believe I'm sitting this close to Tig.
I think a lot of the listeners that have been in military, that work in emergency services and stuff, realize the humor that I see right now, and that it is truly demonstrating that you guys care a lot about each other.
Don't let that get
You're
out.
getting all mushy on me. You're going to make us cry. Don't make us cry now.
That's what we do. We want you to cry a little bit. No, I spent some time in emergency services, and I can see it here. This is truly
I can see it too, and I
demonstrated.
spent some time in emergency rooms. But
I don't even want to go there. But
Usually
okay.
alcohol related, but anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
this question probably gets thrown at you all the time. Obviously, you're very experienced being in the military and what you've been through overseas. How do you solve this problem? How does America solve this problem of terrorists and the problems we're having in these Middle Eastern countries?
Take the handcuffs off the military.
Thank you.
I guess that's
solves the
pretty much
problem
it.
right
You got to deal with you can't keep supporting the countries that sponsor terrorism. You can't keep giving money to Pakistan. You can't keep giving money to even Turkey now. I mean, you have to again use the force, military force, but you have to also stop the infrastructure, how they're getting their logistics, how they're getting their money. Have us on again on another show, and we will talk about it.
I would
Years
love,
over the
believe
Middle
me.
East.
We could gather about probably 30,000 listeners around that would want to hear that.
And we have our opinions, and we do have. And I'll be honest, all of us have a lot of
Well,
experience.
how would you rate the response that Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and the U.S. government had on that day?
Going back, and I think you'll see that in the movie, that and how we've chosen, because the focus has to be on the 4 Americans that lost their lives, not on the politics that have gotten around this, because the politics of what messed it all up in the first place. So to fix it and make it right, we have to talk about, and we have to honor the 4 Americans that gave their lives that night.
The proof's in the pudding. I mean, just
The pudding?
pudding. No, it is. It's people died.
Right.
Probably shouldn't have. Enough said. Now that's really all. You can just leave it at that, and people can make their own decisions after that.
Well, whether you guys like it or not, you're true American heroes, and we're very proud to have you here in the studio.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, sir. Thank you for both.
It's his turn to
Appreciate it.
cry now.
Yeah, we didn't mention. You going to talk about his chair? About how he's got a big recliner.
Yeah.
We got little stick chairs. He's got a recliner.
Yeah.
That
I
shows
tried
how-
to give him the
yeah.
cancer talk. They went, I
Well,
think bullets.
I got to stand up because I don't have a chair.
I had
You
bullets
don't even
whizzing
have
around
a
my head. You had cancer. Big deal, buddy.
Yeah, he's been riding this cancer horse for 3 years now. Yeah. So you talk about a tired cancer horse, he's wore out.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.